Hey hockey fans, welcome to episode 2. I'm the Hockey Lama. We have lots to talk about today, so let's get to it. First off, I want to say happy belated birthday to my buddy Jeff, who turned the big 4-0 last week. I also want to say happy early 3-year anniversary to my wonderful husband. I love you. Okay, now that we got the cheesy stuff out of the way, let's get down to the news. In trades and re-signings news, Colorado signed their captain Adam Foote to a one-year deal, which was a good move. I'm sure he'll remain their captain this year. Hopefully he's got a few more years left in him. Steve Yzerman is now the GM of Tampa Bay. Also, the Rangers got a defenseman from the Islanders in exchange for a 6th-round pick. They got Yuri Niemi, who played 50 games in Saskatoon in the Western Hockey League last year. Pretty surprised about this, actually. I think a lot of people were. I really figured he would stick to Detroit. I figured he'd stick to the front office up there, eventually make his way up to GM of the Red Wings, but I guess he wanted to do it soon, and Tampa Bay was asking, so he abandoned ship. I'm sure there's really good things in store for him, plus it's Florida. We're going to have 2 outdoor games this year. The current Winter Classic will be in Heinz Field, yay, my neck of the woods, on New Year's Day. That will be the Pittsburgh Penguins versus the Washington Capitals. Tickets for that? Yes, please. There's also talks that there will be a February game in Calgary with the Flames and the Canadiens, and they're going to call it the Heritage Classic, so no official word on that yet. They're saying that the date and time and all that stuff will be released whenever the NHL releases their full schedule in July. So, Stanley Cup Finals, Game 1. Close game, 5-6. Just everybody must have calmed down because the game last night was, scoreless until the second period. Chicago scored 2 goals in 28 seconds, and then that was pretty much the gist of the excitement for that game. Being a Devils fan, I usually like a tight defensive game. That's what I'm used to seeing, but, come on, it's the finals. Game 1, 0 penalties on the Flyers. Seriously, 0. They managed to stay out of the penalty box. I can't believe that. They're playing very un-Flyers-like hockey right now, but it's working for them. Even though they're down 2 games, I really am not counting them out yet. I think they're going to get a whole new swing of momentum. They're going to get their second wind when they get back to Philly, and those fans are really going to get behind them, and I think it's going to help immensely. The only thing I can say about Chicago is they had 3 power plays in the first period of Game 2, and they did not capitalize on any of them. I think they really need, if Philly's going to play a clean game, they really need to make them pay whenever they do hit the penalty box. Chicago needs to just capitalize on those power plays. I don't know what's going on there. It seems like no matter what they try and pull, Philly's one step ahead, so they really need to get that figured out. Gonna go down a little bit of a different path today. I've got a huge rant that I need to get off my chest. The whole crashing the net, knocking the goalie over to score an ugly goal is getting really old to me. I think that the NHL needs to do something. Someone's going to get seriously hurt with all that action going around in the crease. I'm not saying we need to go back to the old school days when as soon as someone's, pinky toe was in the crease, they, called a penalty. I think that's a little extreme. Plus, with all the penalties being called with hooking and slashing now, like 1 every 5 minutes, I think we're way good on the penalty calls. They need to do something to slow it down. Blow the whistle, have a face-off, let everybody calm down. Like I said, some goalie's going to get really hurt. They're either going to get a skate to the leg, get cut open, a skate to the arm, who knows. A skate anywhere is bad news. And not even that, with all those sticks poking around in there, I'm surprised someone hasn't gotten poked in the eye yet. Like I said, I think they need to just have a face-off, let everybody cool down. I don't think it's fair that a goalie is, supposed to make a save when he's flat on his back and 6 people are on top of him in the crease. And the refs are standing there and they can, see what's going on, but they just let it happen. In my opinion, a goalie needs to be able to make some sort of an attempt to save the puck. I really hope that they do something before someone gets really hurt, because I would hate to see that. what do you guys think? Agree? Disagree? Get at me. hockeylama@gmail.com, or you can send me a tweet. Just sign up on Twitter to follow the Hockey Lama. That is all for this week's episode. Stay tuned next week for more updates on the finals and maybe some more signings and trades going on. It is the off season for pretty much everybody, so hopefully lots to talk about next week as well. So if you guys have any comments, questions, anything you want to know, email me and I'll see you next week.